Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kimberly Sykes doing another segment of My Mind Mondays. Today's segment of My Mind Mondays, what I want to talk about is something that I had told previously talked about over the past I was going to do, and that was just becoming a weekend vegan. As y'all know, it's like this. I've been talking about going on a weekend vegan, and I've been posting it on my Instagram page. So I recently just learned how to edit videos, or seen some apps on YouTube on like how you can edit videos off of your phone. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna tag my Instagram in it, so y'all can just see some of the meals that I've been doing. Like on the first weekend, we did vegan meatball sandwiches. On the second weekend, we did vegan burritos. And on the third weekend, and when I say we, I'm actually doing this with my brother and stuff. So you'll see on his Facebook page and Instagram page, which I'll put his Instagram and stuff up there too. But on this previous weekend, what we did was we actually did a vegan pizza, which was very delightful and tasting. So like I said, I've been doing vegan weekend. It's been one of the coolest experiences that I've had. And so on this segment of My Mind Mondays, what I want to basically talk about is 3 positives or 3 pros I've gotten out of being a weekend vegan, and 3 negatives that I've gotten out of, or cons that I've gotten out of becoming a weekend vegan. So of course, for me, I like to start off with positivity, because if you're not going to do anything, start your day off, start your week off, start everything off with something being positive. So the first 3 positives that I've gotten out of becoming a weekend vegan is, first, it's just that exposing myself to different tastes. Like what I once heard was, sometimes we box ourselves so much in that we're not open up to the world confinements and stuff like that. And so what that basically means is, sometimes you be stuck in your own realm and your own daily routine, that you're not used to new tastes and new opportunities and new things in life that could possibly upbring you and uplift you. And so like just acquiring new tastes, such as like doing the vegan cheese, like that was a great experience. Like I was like, man, I never knew you could do vegan cheese and you could create it this way. And just even eating a vegan shredded cheese would just actually taste like just like regular old cheese, or even like just creating a vegan pizza, man. Like these was just like some great experiences where I just like, whoa, like they still get the same taste, it's still the same quality. So that was definitely one big positive. Another big positive that I have is that most of y'all don't know me, or most of y'all that do know me know that I was a supervisor at Water Country in a restaurant. So to me, being in the kitchen, even though I'm not a big cook, it does help me bring back that cooking experience, and this makes me happy and uplifting that I'm sometimes able to cook a meal and I'm able to be in that kitchen atmosphere, because like it or not, I actually did have some good experiences in the kitchen. So that's something I'm definitely going to double dab into more. After I even stopped doing a weekend vegan, I might just even continue doing it, because it's definitely fun doing it. And I definitely encourage people, like, hey, get in the kitchen, man. The kitchen is one of the most creative places you could be at, because if anybody should like your meal, you should like your meal. If you don't like your meal, you must be a bad cook. That's just a little side note joke. But seriously, like, being in the kitchen is a great experience, and also being able to share that experience with my brother, that's also another experience I would say, like, yeah, I definitely enjoyed about being a weekend vegan. And also the third positive is just like energy wise. Like normally, like sometimes like when you eat certain foods, like you wake up, you feel sluggish and stuff like that. Your body just feels drained and stuff. But being a weekend vegan, 9 times out of 10, I wake up, I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel down. I don't feel empty. I don't feel bloated or nothing like that. I feel like I got energy for the whole day. I'm able to go about my day as if it's a normal routine. It's just like, because I have a very strict diet throughout the week. So like, even though I'm a little bit more lean on the weekends, like this being a weekend vegan is still allowed me to have that leniency a little bit, but also still have that energy. So like just doing those 3, just becoming a weekend vegan is just allowed me just to be more uplifting, more outgoing. And like me, I'm an early bird. So typically, I could get up at like 6-7 o'clock in the morning. But sometimes when I ate certain foods, it would be difficult for me to get up at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I would sometimes want to get up 8-9 o'clock. But now it's easy just for me just to even get up at 6-7 o'clock in the morning, just so we could go about my routine, or just get my day started the way how I like to do it. And so those are the three positives about becoming a weekend vegan. So now I'm about to go into three negative things about becoming a weekend vegan, and they're not three bad things. It's just three things I want people to understand about. And so the first one is it's just the meal prepping. So one of my I say mentors or someone that I look up to for upon spiritual advice, we was just going over this weekend about like how prepping vegan food sometimes is time consuming. It takes a lot of your time out the day just to do it. It doesn't take all your day, but normally like where you have like chicken and stuff like that, yeah, you gotta season it and stuff like that. Or you have like different kind of meats, you gotta season it. Or you could just get, you could, like I talk about the cheese, you could just go get it and just go put it in the pot and warm it up. Well, with becoming a weekend vegan, what it's taught me is you gotta take time just to really like prep your meals. Even like if you want to get that meat replacement, you gotta really like do those things to a core to make sure that you still get not necessarily the same taste, but a similar taste to how the meat product tastes. If that makes any sense. So if y'all watching this, so to those who are vegetarians or vegans, they'll probably understand this a little bit better. But it's a lot more time consuming, and it takes. And it's a lot more different. It's not like processed food. We just put it in the stove or put it in the oven or you just season it. No, it actually does take a lot more time. So that was definitely one negative. Another negative is just going to different stores, because sometimes like or just going to different stores or looking up what to get. Like sometimes like personally, like you could like nutritional yeast, like it's not easy to find in stores, or like vegan butters. Those was like a few things where I had to actually like look up and just couldn't go to the store. Or like my brother, like we was looking for a vegan ranch up in Walmart one time, and we didn't know where to go to. So it took us time just to figure out certain items we couldn't find. Like me, since I've been vegetarian over a year, there was certain items that was easily to find, but it was still time consuming just trying to go around the store, walk around the store, or even when I'm just at home, I have to look stuff up and see if it's in this store or in another store. Like I said, nutritional yeast is something like, I don't know if everybody is familiar with it, but I found it difficult just to find it. But once I was able to find it, it was easy just to get. And I think that's probably another issue what people think is just like that vegan food or vegan products or vegetarian products, they're like at Whole Foods. No, it could be in your just your daily average food line, because like we thought we couldn't find a vegan ranch, my brother and I, but we actually found vegan ranch in food line. You just got to be able to look and know what to look for. But once you're able to do that, and I think, like I said, that's something that people have a difficulty doing. But once you're able to do that, it's not that hard. That's the fine project. And so, my last con or negative, even though I said like different tastes, I would say understanding what fits your taste buds or what suits your taste buds. Because like with me, before I did this vegan weekend, like, and I just started out being a vegetarian, I thought like Impossible Whoppers or Impossible meat, and I'm not trying to use the word meat because it's not meat, but that product is like just as like any old vegan item or vegetarian item, but it doesn't suit my taste buds. Because to me, like when I ate Impossible meat, I would get sick, like to the point like I felt like I had food poisoning, and like I would have these bad cramps and all these things. So what I'm basically getting at is finding out what suits your taste buds. Like I said, I can't eat Impossible meat for some odd reason. It just messes up my stomach to the point where I feel sick for that whole day. So I do not dibble and dabble in that. So I would just say to anybody who's thinking about doing it, figure out what suits your taste buds. Like just like even with other meats, like I know when I was eating meat, there was certain meats I didn't like, and like somebody might say might look at this video and say what, but I don't like Spam. I never liked it. And I didn't even like them little sliders. Like they all tasted nasty to me. So even like when I was eating meat, like there were certain meats I didn't like. So even as a vegetarian, or even like as we all say, like we all have different taste preferences. So just understanding like You got to figure out which suits your taste preferences, even if you wanted to be a vegan too or thought about it. So I would just say those are the 3 pros and those are 3 cons, or 3 negatives, the 3 positives on becoming a weekend vegan. And anybody has some questions, just like I said, just comment on my Instagram, Facebook. And like I said, y'all, those are 3 pros and 3 cons of becoming a weekend vegan. And with that being said, y'all, this is Killing Sights to another segment of My Mind Monday. Hey, y'all know what today is. It's vegan weekend. So look, y'all, we're gonna be doing a pizza today, a vegan pizza. My bad, I better say veggie, but you know, a vegan pizza. So y'all feel free and watch my post, all right?